แล้ว Jarum. Jadi kami gonku teli pemainku
So
tuh.
hello and a warm welcome to all fans of Spanish football. It is great to have you on board again. We all remember, of course, so vividly the memories of last season. But now the slate has been wiped clean, and ahead of us months and months of toil, sometimes torture and travail. But as ever, it will all be worth it in the end. That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. He's in, surely! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well read, nice interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield, or as a winger. And, you know, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That is not...
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played into the middle, and it's hoisted clear. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barcelona still without a single shot on target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. In for the pieces!
Goal!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Silva.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bellingham. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Rosier. Great ball if he can get there. They simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Silva. Marquinhos. Neymar. Dimitrovic is there to take. Laporte calmly anticipates. And he's picked out the run. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Decent progress down the left. That's a nicely measured pass. Messi. Nice physical challenge. Neymar. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oscar Rodriguez. Di Maria. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Laporte. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Silva. Now Lima. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that's a key interception. Oscar Rodriguez. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Di Maria in acres of space out wide. That is good strength. He's not got that quite right. Lima. And that has been knocked clear. Marquinhos. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, played right into his path. He's found some... And the shots! They are rampant! They are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Laporte. Laporte puts his foot on the gas. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. And here's Di Maria. And he's managed to get free. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Di Maria. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. That was the greatest of balls. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Marquinhos. Lima. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's played him through. Great hit! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Leganes are having a ball here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this? He's got the shot away!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Di Maria. The end is in sight. This could very well be it. Laporte. And it's Marquinhos. For Messi. Lima. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Leganes are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's a decent clearance. He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marquinhos. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria has been called out. Bit too much weight on the pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oscar Rodriguez. Leganes clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now Nastasic. Well, they wanted 3 points on day one, but that proved well and truly beyond them. At times they seemed sluggish, and they have been punished. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, this was one of the teams
Secukupi ya kalau yang sebenarnya. Ya,
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. We have already started here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now he's off and running.
Umpan panjang.
Indah.
Oh, ternyata.
Udah jago, Lek.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's picked out the run.
Gol!
Oh, the ball's come. That's another chance.
Tapi pas ini, Lek.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Anggaran Isoy.
Ambil dari mana?
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Enggak.
And that's definitely not his best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Kucing.
Udah,
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Enggak melaku, Cak. Main ini piye?
Now looking
Look
for
at
a
that
counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Ini kayak
Enggak. Ini gerak balik sama wongnya kok.
lemah.
Xuan Shortan! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bastarda. Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. Alaba were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to...
Boom! It's fallen kindly here. On he goes again.
Kuat lagi. Cepet kayak kawasan.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Di Maria. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ya, dân nhà po.
Xuan Shortan. That's a good ball out wide. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's got away.
There's the
shot!
Salah.
Alaba have it back, and he's had a shot.
Aku kurang akhir dulu ya.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Alaba have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Marquinhos.
Ayo dah.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous.
alah,
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Alah kayak nyawang oli.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That's cause for mild irritation. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Silva. Bastarda. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That is good alertness. Di Maria.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Papat itu udah gue ya.
There's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And the first half is done. See, views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Driving forward. Now it's Neymar. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Pass somewhat off target. That's beautifully weighted. Di Maria.
Maman Smackdown best lo jangan ketar-ketar istimewa.
Ya tidak iso terus.
Gently done. No, that was never going to make it. Neymar.
Anakku salah cara Neymar ini bicaranya tuh. Aku nek mungkin mek ketar-ketar aja bahaya.
Good read.
That was well played.
Biar fokus.
Bagus.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Biasa ngepur kan. Ini pemainnya gung diboikotin ini.
Dua kata lucu guys, ngepur dua.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here.
Indonesia kok kan musuh bar kayak kalah kan. Sing iki kalah kan.
Nek Neymar nek Messi yo. Enek Bang Bindah.
Wis tuwek.
Enek Bang Bindah.
Oh, menang pendukung tok.
60 minutes played.
Sport mereka kakean.
That's a good ball played into space. And the shot! It's loose and there's a ring. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Okay.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Spread neatly. No, he's not going to get any further than that. There's a great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through.
Kotak. Oh.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Nice.
Ya guys. Neymar.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Jangan apa tuh, Cak?
No outsmarting him this time.
Neymar mid. Gol. Iya.
Jordan.
Ya Allah, tak palatin aja.
He's picked his way through.
Crossing. Bio.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Dia aja bisa ngerebut bola.
Bellingham. 75 minutes played.
Menang.
Well, quality clearly deserted him.
Yo,
at the crucial
pelanggaran
moment.
Gak enak
Oh, he
obel
made it
mau.
look a bit
Bersih
predictable.
mau kok.
Iki wis asli Liga Indo itu.
Liga Indo itu.
Found support out
Gak,
wide.
gak
Kita
apa-apa.
bayar.
That's such a good run.
Bahrain,
All of that, please.
Bahrain.
Alava choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's
Ayo,
absolutely
gue.
nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Gur, oke. Balik. Ya. Gur, oke. Ngerti aku.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Beli atuh.
Tapi kowe ngakoni Mbak dhewe.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Gila kotak. Aduh.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Piye untuk poin 12 ya?
Couple of changes then in quick succession. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Deving.
Ah, apa tak buat kan di Kampung biasanya.
Tony Martinez.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now.
Potong.
The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Wis tak umpan nih ya.
Into the last 5 minutes. Floated up and over.
Offset, offset.
And he's onside. Messi. Marquinhos. Jordan spots it and intercepts.
Dur.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Yuk, terakhir goli.
Strong running down that left flank. Neymar. He is through here.
Iya bener.
Jangan opo. Jangan si mati enggak.
Sok.
And that will be the final act.
Ora
Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
Belajar kau dur sih megang ayo. Enak.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Di Maria, real chance!
Ya Allah, sabo yang Di Maria.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, what a... He's got the shot away! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Now it's team and the finish. They've done it. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot. They are rampant. And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona find a position. There's the hit.
Ya Allah, gak ampun. Tiang.
Eyes and again. It's in. And again. They simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
No, he's got that wrong. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Terrific header! And it's headed over.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Angel Di Maria.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Interesting ball. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Decent hit. And yes, it's there. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this is...
And the shots! Look at the space. Neymar!
Wah, cukup ni Cak mesti. Masuk kena tiang terus.
And he's there to belt it away.
Isok kap. Gak isok lak kap yo milih tim ngono penak.
That is good strength.
Ya Allah. Ini oleh.
Di Maria. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's in on goal. Shot at goal.
Ya Allah.
And that has flown over.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Kayak
30 minutes gone.
Offset ya.
Now it's Di Maria. Real chance here. Now the finish! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Gak iso Mas Lis.
As if three big
Bang dibantai dalam sana, menghibur diri saya tadi. Yes.
They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. To be expected.
Has a goal!
Oh,
it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Ya beda nek ya.
And the
Ini beda, Mas.
shot!
Ya beda mau to soalnya.
Enggak loh, di situ.
And
Stop
again,
him,
they
Malay.
simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it's a goal
Orang,
fest,
itu.
and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting
Lah
scary.
Gama kan lagi beda, orang Gama lagi beda.
Well, that's really win-
Hits one! In for the pieces!
Aku
And
main
it's in!
double ya mu.
Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the
Bisa
stadium
betul,
are
pas
leaving in
sebenarnya.
droves, and you can't blame them.
Masih sakit loh. Masih bingung.
Clinical, just clinical. Can he finish?
Ya Allah.
No,
Jangan.
got right underneath it.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
That is a great pick out. Can he put it away? And one more try. It's let loose. Who's going to get
Masuk
there?
kena tiang.
And he's following up. He scored. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still
Sama
delivering
aja
beauty.
Mas.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shapes to shoot. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Wong gede dah.
This possibly the last play of the half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Mà anh là chỉ cái là
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it's certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute face-to-face with the keeper. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's had a shot! Taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
And the shot! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Bener ya?
Kayak saya bawa ya, gak ada
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Chance!
tiang
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Offside. Suaranya kayak bunyi yang le. Si gundul.
It's a sweet ball that. Now it's Neymar. Great hit!
Oke, nah gak ada.
Great chance! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again, he scores! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Kesepak Enggak sih.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Ya, terus
Bastara,
sekali-kali bangga dulu.
Bastara charging forward, the ball at his feet. Is there any support? He
Apakah
might
bisa
not need
Bangga?
it. Can he finish?
Ah, terlalu pelan nih.
Mati, wet.
Mas kamu. Lah kok mati? Udah. Habis ya. Ngebug iki.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. It's their second corner of the game.
Kok bangga, wet?
And now they can spring out of defence.
Ini makan.
Ayo,
Mati.
Bellingham.
mati loh.
Raul Moro. He's found a way through. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot. He's got it all. And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Sering kalau dia padahal kita tahu
Ngebug,
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
garpu
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Schomer.
Main dia kesel kabeh ya.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Skillfully cut
Bisa
out.
lari
He is
mainnya.
so at ease on the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Raul Moro.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Has a goal!
Ya Allah, ini enggak gol ya. Malah out gol ya.
That really isn't good, and his number looks
Yeah,
to be
itu
pretty
dia,
much
ya.
up.
Well, it looks
Yeah.
very much like a muscle
Ya,
problem.
Neymar enggak
So
kuat
he
main.
struggles back to the bench.
Neymar enggak kuat main. Neymar cedera, ditekan. Itu mati.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Neymar
15,
cedera.
Neymar, será sustituido por
Oke, main
el
Korea.
dorsal 13. Cambio de jugadores.
Great hit!
Nggak tahu lah manis keselnya nendang nggak ada.
Oh, he's been caught on it! Big chance!
Gundul.
Impressive strike.
Gundul. Bang. Arep ra percaya iki ya, ngatuke ngono.
Gets a good foot in there. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of
Shapes to shot!
goal!
Oh, ngerti dia?
And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
79.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Now the finish!
Oke.
No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Ini tolong gue.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ya Allah, offside saja.
Di Maria is flagged offside.
Tolong dulu.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, Waters, there's the shot!
Oke, kena tiang dulu tuh deh.
Kasih gas.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's managed to get free.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Marquinhos. Now there's a fine ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yuk kita pasin guys, bagus.
Good running, strong and purposeful. There's the hit!
Pas dua-duanya.
They've done it! And so clear that one side are so And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, after all of that, Jim, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us.
Dia bisi mari 4-0.
3-0 nggak salah.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yo Madrid tuh aneh Mbappe. Madrid tapi.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Dari cengrono jenenge boy. Nah jenenge malah
Pedri ku lho drone. Kylian Mbappe dari Madrid toh.
Malah Madrid kalah bisa
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this
Tapi
fixture?
gak kalah bisa Barca.
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria.
What I like
about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield, or as a winger. And, you know, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Salah.
Oh, super
Mbappe.
find.
Ya Allah,
That's
di
an
situ
untidy
main
challenge. Free kick given.
Ya Allah, tak permusuhin.
Valverde. Taken back almost at once.
Hamidah.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Ke tengah.
That's been cut out, well played. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Oke.
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact
Ya Allah.
that everyone in this team
Kylian
has the
Mbappe.
courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from
Kylian
it.
Mbappe.
You can't hide.
Tush.
Tries a shot!
Aduh, kosong.
Abah, tenang.
Di Maria. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Fran Garcia calmly anticipates.
Helm menit berarti.
Oke.
He's given it away.
Oke.
He's found a way through.
Ish.
Oh,
Ya
right
Allah.
place, right time. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bastarda.
Sesuai bangga.
And here's Di Maria. Oh, such a clever touch. Hit into the middle. Terrific header. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Fran Garcia. For Valverde. Chouameni. And it's Rudiger. Bellingham.
Mau ngeneng tak ya yang muncul itu? Amal bal.
Fran Garcia picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Kylian Mbappe.
Has
Tush.
a goal!
Tembakan ya.
That was no routine save.
Luar kotak
That'll
penalti
earn him a
ya.
few high fives. Probably
What's it
feels he
worth,
could have been better protected, though.
Yes. Tush. Tenang, kiperku maafin pas.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham.
Balik.
Messi. Oh, well played, well played.
Nah, kok crossing kok Mario.
Real chance!
Pojok ya kan.
Mesti kok man
That's a
itu mau itu.
half-decent try.
Well, to
Yeah,
put it this
Mbappe
way,
terang
he's probably made better decisions.
Itu crossing ben nganu.
Berbal.
Nah, ini kadang aku ya panggah main ya tolol nih. Aku nggak carane main yang pas main
Valverde.
deh. Wis ngerti teorine
It's
pas
Rudiger.
praktek lu.
Pas. Ya.
Modric. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Nice.
Bellingham. Di Maria.
Boleh. Ini lo, main
Di
ini lo.
Maria's
Pas lo.
delivery. Now it's shooting
Gol! Masa tadi lawan bot aja di gayang 4-0.
and he celebrates his
Legend
30th goal.
legend kan. Terima kasih.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Legend ya. Emang legend.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Kylian Mbappe ala sopo le Mbappe.
Mbappe
Gocek.
stood his ground
Reset
strongly.
Wis.
Wis, umpan kepala, gak apa-apa, cekel.
That is good alertness.
Mbappe.
Bellingham.
Oke.
Bellingham
Ayo,
really
maju,
was
maju.
well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Di Maria.
Now it's Di Maria.
Gundo.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Marquinhos.
Shootingannya.
Mbappe gets a good
Nice.
foot in there.
Habrá un minuto de
Laporte.
descuento.
Digudi.
Modric.
Berarti aku ini profesional kan. Ci iso ngimbangi.
And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Ya Allah, mantap
lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Apa ya? Akhirnya kalau nggak ngotak-atik nggak tahu
Barcelona
ya.
definitely
Biasanya
want
ngotak-atik
to carry on in a similar manner, although I
Tabel
would exercise
perang
some caution,
biasanya.
Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's picked his way through. Now the finish!
Duh, wis babak lurut dah. Wis.
And he's in on goal.
Oke.
Messi.
Wah, main crossing ngarep ya
It's all a
Allah.
little bit
Passing.
desperate, but it's got the job done.
Umpan.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oke, lanjut nanti tak apa namanya, tak coba cari tahu.
Marquinhos being hunted in
Tak
packs.
crossing gitu loh.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Bellingham.
And here's Di Maria. Fran Garcia
Bellingham.
to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. The fullback is in acres of space here, and he's managed to get free.
Nice.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Yo ora. Ning Madrid dan albumnya Mbappe.
Ya Ben mau anu PSG
Modric.
dengan ini.
Oh, good spread.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Now it's Neymar.
Saya kan sudah bucin dengan PSG. Tinggal Messi,
So the
tinggal
manager
Neymar.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Yes, kesel
Your
dulu ya.
impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Modric. Good-looking ball.
Balik, bisa dulu.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Balik kudu mau ngapi.
Di Maria. Tchouaméni clears it away. Now it's Di Maria.
Tengah.
Defending in numbers, sharp and
Check, mate.
uncompromising. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Tipis tak sak sepatu ya.
Cak sepatu
The
lo.
changes then in quick succession.
Rambutmu ngarep
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
Rambutnya anggota badan tuh kok. Anggota tubuh, Deng.
Anggota
Di
kepala.
Maria delivering the goods as expected.
Whistle's
going, that's foul.
Langsung kentus ya.
Yellow or
Merah.
red. It is
Merah.
red. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Mata nih kok.
Kita warnanya abang. Ini kiki kuning kan.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Anu warna itu.
Aktif jalannya.
Camavinga. Di Maria providing an outlet on that flank. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Some resolute defending there.
Bolong, tolong umpan copo, lagi.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oke, mari back nih. Belum lagi enggak nganu itu.
Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
bắn rồi.
And he cuts out the supply.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Em thua cái là cái gì?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Thế là
Càng gục banget mà.
And he's there to clear it.
Dia kayak mau ngomong lagi deh, gak R2 gitu. Asini.
Barcelona clearly looking to hold on here right to the end.
Dia với sao mà. Anh với sao anh ấy kayak gini.
Gol.
Kak sini mau omongannya sini.
Let's
The
go.
lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Mbappe. Foot in.
Yo, ra cái điều.
Oh, what a hit one!
Let's go.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Okay.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Yo, Mbappe. Cewek, oke. Man.
Sempit đi.
Ya Allah.
And that will be it. A good watch, a really good
Menit
watch.
terakhir,
Both sides
1-0
toiling
ya
to try
Allah.
and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all scored. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things
Gang. Jateng, Jawa Tengah, Klaten. Ya, jual gitu. Jual nih termu dibantai buat itu.
Kak.
Wis amatir.
Pemula.
La alineación del Barcelona será
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. And here's Neymar.
Look, it's a run defense is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Tidak
He's taking no chances there. Played it
Halo
again.
bang,
He gets
Radika
big.
Skibidi. Bener tak lu nyudah sudah
Needed a
kenapa ada
better contact.
Skibidi, bro?
No, that was a slick
Yeah,
move,
yeah.
and there were several
leader
options
di
in the
bandel,
box to pick out.
Gitu, ini sepena ya kan tadi.
Ya kau nonton di YouTube aja bang Radika, dan di TikTok. Di TikTok toxic dikit kena
Oh, that's a key interception.
Panik deh.
Kayak Al Nassr ini.
Al Nassr kayak gitu.
McBurney. Now it's Fabio Silva.
Ronaldo ayo.
Great work on the overlap.
Tush, aduh.
Marquinhos. Spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
And he's intervened well there. Sandro Ramirez.
Out. Icak balik jadi jero apaan?
Udah RS itu kontrol tanpa bola, mate.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
RS
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Di Maria. Oh, such a clever touch. Big header!
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Fabio Silva. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Sneak aja, mau nggak?
Nice bit of trickery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he finish?
Oke, gundul.
Barcelona are in front.
Dulu sih mana ya?
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Neymar.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Okay.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, really well played.
Sandro Ramis.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Kasar juga.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Masih
You
banyak
have to
pertandingan
front
yang
up
harus
in a setup
dikalahkan
like this. And
Tush, alah, si gila
That is wildly off
ACL. Fabio Silva.
Ojo ngeri-ngeri Kang.
Skillnya peto, Kevin.
And it's Neymar.
Aduh, kok Rono?
Oh, important interception. And if you have just joined us,
Ngap,
still
umpan
just
Rono
one
ngapil, ya
goal
Allah,
between
ya
them.
Allah.
And the score is 1-0.
Angkat.
Wait, nice.
And that should be the keepers.
Oke.
Wait, oke. Umpan coba tuh ngapain kono?
Kok umpan ya? Kena anu. Bang Wida, break kan kau lagi. Bang Wida, kacau main.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Strategi gue piye kok?
Tidak mantap gua.
And
Oke, dhuwur.
that is pretty much the end of
Crossing
that.
tengah. Kotak. Tush. Gol.
They have brought themselves an equaliser.
Sama sih oke lah.
well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here.
Okay,
It looks as if it could happen.
Well,
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Las Palmas grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
And the shots!
Tendangan istimewa kan.
Barcelona!
Ya Allah.
And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona go into the lead. Oh, good-looking ball. Driving forward.
Nah,
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, what has happened here?
Pak ambil Silva, dus,
That's the shot!
aduh tolol, cuk kotak,
And another
cuk,
try!
Pak ambil Silva, cuk, kepo,
Messi.
cuk.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi takes a look up. The ball is loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Offside,
managed to get himself
rambutnya
offside.
mana maju City.
Rambutnya maju gitu ya, sak wong.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Menang
The
ya.
two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges
Pak ambil
victorious.
Silva.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Ya Allah, masuk 2 kali ya.
And the game has already resumed here.
Yuk, potong tengah Pak
Well,
Melayu.
the defence just
Sorry,
about
Melayu
came out on
ganteng.
top, but they were certainly tested.
Oke.
Sandro Ramirez
Sandro, Mat.
has
Maju
created
tengah.
one goal already.
Nah, umpan crossing. Umpan gurih lah, Mat. Nyapa betulan ngono iki.
Iya.
McBurney.
Alah, Dasmi gak gendol apa.
Enggak kena-kena.
Bastara. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. McBurney. He's tried one!
Jangan
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Di Maria. Bellingham. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you
Crossing
isolate
tengah
his
pelan
threat.
yang wong ngono ngapi. Yo crossing.
Fabio Silva.
Asciende a
McBurney.
96.628
Just about up to the hour now.
Tengah.
And reclaimed it in a trice. McBurney.
Bagus. Gas, serang balik. Ya Allah.
Now it's Fabio Silva.
Oke.
Sandro Ramirez.
Aduh.
Buang.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nemen aku kan.
Oh.
Nemen aku kena belum.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
Dus.
One.
Wah.
Aman.
Decent enough try.
Aman Indonesia. 2-1 Mas Yan. Corner.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the header! Loose ball. That's fallen kindly here. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neymar going
Nice.
face to face with his great rival.
Jamin
Lovely
mata.
bit of skill. He's
Jamin
away.
mata.
Aman.
Bitero jada.
Aman.
Umpan tengah pojok. Oh, iku. Dus. Kotak. Ya Allah.
Di Maria.
Silva.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Bastara making good progress on the right-hand side.
Dia maju hebat gitu.
Back when it goes.
Dus.
Can he finish?
Natap wong
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter
Messi
had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good
Messi
breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back. And they were just too slow.
Tuh, ditunjukkan tendangan pisangmu.
Ya, pisang
And
dong.
now they can spring out of defence.
Kan gedangan wit wi.
Ngono kuwi besok masuk tadi. Ban telat.
75 minutes played.
Alberto.
Cik main MPL kan masih.
Good pressure.
Umpan dur,
Determined, intense.
Nah, Alberto. J mata
That's
tush.
been drilled in.
Iya, ngap. Masuk kok ngono kok umpan tuh ya shot
Keep
dhewe
calm
to.
and carry on.
Raw
That's
like
the
goal,
job in a
right?
nutshell now.
Prinsipmu,
Dulu.
Great defending,
Yes.
strong and determined.
Umpan cantik dulu. Kontrol dia nih.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Januzaj.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Demi ngono shooting ya, Wit. Raw like goal oleh
Almost
berarti
there,
dur.
but it's cold sweats all round.
Alberto. Dure dipas.
Bastara. For Di Maria, it's a good run down the right.
Umpan oleh kurang maju.
Aims
Crossing
beyond the
atas ini
defence.
Umpan.
Oh, that's
Ya, apa
fabulous.
jenenge?
Bellingham
Gio
does
tuh.
really
Oh,
well there.
ya.
He is strong.
Ek.
I thought it was going to happen then.
Yeah, no, really.
How many more chances can they realistically expect
Expect
now?
mana? Besok ayo next Sabtu
Good
Mas.
defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Deh,
That has been
maling.
cut short. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Bellingham has found the net here, of course.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Isuk toh.
Tries a shot. Now that is commitment
Isu
to the
jam
cause.
6 iki mancingku ngono kae penak.
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lane here.
Cedera Bang
Yeah, his
Wida.
pain is
tak
now
terus
pretty
kalau
obvious,
sisanya
Peter.
tuh.
He's not the type who
Iya,
pulls
iya.
up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it
Kaget.
off. That has been knocked clear.
Ya, gang. Pit.
That's been intercepted.
Anak-anak
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Bellingham claiming the man of the match award.
wawancara.
And there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona really approached
Ini,
this
aku
game
ki mang
with clear
nendang
intent,
aja,
Peter,
kena-kena.
and a training ground plot was turned into
Lepas.
a very good success.
kepo, jauh sih kepo aja.
Many thanks
Lepas,
to Jim.
iya.
And with that, it
Kepo
was a very good
sasaran
night to you.
wawancara ya.
Aku main bola samping. Kon bola tengah.
Oh, bisa deh, siap dibannya dong berarti ya.
Jajal iki iso wis mulai untuk HP bermain bola.
Beh.
Nomor 8.
Kamu sama Madrid kalah 3-1 ya.
Madrid kalah 2-1. Cuma kakak itu kan. 3-1.
Besar.
Apa?
Besar loh.
Besar,
Kayak
oke.
legenda mesti kalah ya.
Oh yo, 4-0 itu. Teman-teman legenda.
Track record wis pokok 4-0 guys ya. 4-0 guys.
Ya Allah, 4-0 legenda. Gak apa, ini superstar iki. Iki menang kok enggak legenda nih. Berarti siap legenda.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already hit one!
Ya Allah, menit gitu.
And what What a start!
Superstar.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vallecas gain their reward with an early goal.
Gak bisa main bisa. Cut back dulu.
Oh, that's a key
Waduh.
interception. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. He's had a hit.
Walem.
Oh, that is really good
Pas
tenacity.
Adit dulu. Messi. Angker.
And we have our very first
Dan
corner.
sang.
Oh, what
Flash.
a climb!
Sebenarnya
No, he's got that
Makanya
completely
tepuk tangan
wrong.
kita.
Tiok lu jangan lah.
Now he's off and running. And he's been shifted off it. Bastarda. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Kemudian gak ikut lari. Yo,
He's
Oh,
over the line.
Oke.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too.
It's a throw in.
Out.
That's a throw.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Potongannya, Bet. Aja Umi mulet mau potongannya mau.
Lejeune.
Gak siap mana.
Driving forward.
Nice.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Nice ya.
He's picked his way
Ini
through.
saatnya. Ini. Dan. Aduh.
Tidak.
Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Oke. Panik dikit, guys. Tush.
In he goes
Gol.
Superstar.
And this is getting better and better.
Apakah akan
Some
terjadi
heroic
superstar di
goalkeeping,
Bangladesh?
but even that couldn't save
Sudah
them this time.
kena
Well,
head
they say all
bermain
goalkeepers are
bola.
crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Emang awalan juga ini gitu.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Vallecas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Tes.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Dua kata lu pur dua, guys.
Portugal ini piye to? Portugal.
15
Dua
minutes
kali
till half
berturut-turut
time.
matanya. Alay.
That's good running with the ball. And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too.
Suka.
Lejeune.
Mas. Bagus mayu.
Walah,
Bastarda.
potongannya mbak kentrung kemarin itu.
Bellingham.
Oke. Gur, oke. Ini saja,
That support out wide.
Aduh.
Aja, maju ya.
Nice.
Much subtlety about that
Guys,
challenge.
umpan ya. Oke.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but
Prit,
it's fizzled out into nothing.
Prit,
Bersih.
Prit.
Big foul
Peringatan,
and a free kick in a very
Main mulu
dangerous
leh.
area.
Tak jabut kempesu enggak?
bersih kan. Yo.
Wah, ya apa sih ke? Iki lak mencak ngene.
Ditambah itu ya seperti.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be
Ya,
very
boleh.
careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know
Main
what's being
bal
said here.
ngelintak lho.
Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Neymar goes steaming forward.
Wong enggak tahu.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Di Maria.
Oke. Wih.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free.
Depan iki.
Wow, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Iya, wong kowe mau sane.
Jelas tuh kok.
Bastarda,
Wis mulai kontrol kaki.
and it's Di Maria.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that's
Wah,
Wong
fabulous.
iso ngae wong udah ya.
Could go all the
Siapa
way
kok?
here.
Corner.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Bang dah pe mau maju ya.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Skema aku sekarang serangan balik kan.
And that has been cleared.
Ngeluh dah sih.
What a throw
Ngeluh
in.
ya.
Tapi sendiri kamu aja.
A real chance if he can get through.
Mah balik kamu.
And
Oh,
there's the
free,
end of the first
free.
half. What have we learned from the first
Berat
45
kalah
minutes?
ya.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter.
Better-
They've got themselves into a very good
Yeah,
position, so
yeah.
why dither from here when they can
Yeah,
repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sekali cop panik deh. Emang gak
Here we
ini
go again,
mainnya.
then.
Di.
Look, before
Memang
they might
katanya,
get too carried away with
sudah.
thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes
Panik
crucial.
ya.
Oh, it's just a little long.
Kalah kali.
Messi.
Real kalah loh.
Now Neymar.
Dibantai
If
loh.
they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dibantai kok.
Bastarda gets
Nice,
a foot in here. Driving on and making good progress. Nice interception. His
Wow.
positioning was spot on.
Bang Wida babak lu gede bek nih.
Lejeune. That has ended up in no man's land.
Ban si mati bocil kematian
They
nih lah
win it
potongan
back
mulut
again.
itu.
Booster ya.
That's
Good.
good pressing. It's
Okay.
really
Good.
squeezing everything.
Umpan ngap. Wih, shoot.
Besok.
The defence
Rit.
opting here for strength in numbers.
Patu.
Ya, resi ngap. Wih,
Bayar nih.
Look,
Man.
they've had their chance to
Ah,
regroup
nice.
and rethink. Now
Nice.
they've got to
Those.
stir a revival.
Gak gol.
He has found the way through.
Cuk.
That has been
Aduh,
slung
sabar.
wide. And he's there to clear it.
Kunjung gak punya posisi belas kok.
Ah.
Belas itu.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 28.997
Well,
espectadores.
that is one way to
Rit.
stop him.
Set
Marquinhos
me, eh.
full tilt down the right-hand side. Lejeune
Gundul, palamu
attempts a
mana
clearance.
gundul.
Lunyu weh kok koyo ngene.
Driving
Dur
forward.
kosong ngap, dur. Ah, gak dur.
Yeah, we get to see this more and
Oh
more.
ya, taman.
Defenders popping up in these positions.
Meringcar bet.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Neymar puts his foot on the gas.
Gol malah.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Nice.
He has a shot!
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Alasan.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
El dorsal 11.
Vallecas can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play
Come on,
means they
Rafael.
can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Di Maria.
Oke.
And that's a throw-in. Di Maria. Bastara going face to face with his great rival.
Ya Allah, Sandu.
Oke, atuh.
Bastara does well to get it
Apa
back.
kuwi?
Kayak draw replay. Sikile kok bidak le. Wah, kuwi lho ya.
Elekan.
Ya jangan kamu tak kejo ya. Kamu tak kejo ya.
Kamu.
Jepul kuwi le. Wah, aku sikile dikejo ya.
El
Lejeune.
dorsal 15. El dorsal 7.
Mana sikile dikejo ACL kan.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's a fine interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Messi. Good spot,
Nah,
he's seen the run.
ya gila bet.
Gak iso.
Umpan,
Gak iso.
balik. Aduh, oke. Tes
You
crossing.
can run onto that.
Dewi, Sergio Camelo, alah diroyok.
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the
Nek
contest.
potongannya
Si Gundul potongane ndak si Gundul.
Ayo potongan. Ya gila
Ball
oke.
has bounced loose now.
Isi Palajon.
Excellent challenge there,
Oh,
uncompromising.
sak gole.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rasa tuh ya.
So aku. Sorry.
Neymar going full tilt down the left. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do
Okay,
is to
Nessa.
give the crowd something to cheer
Udah, Kanjo.
about, but that might be...
He's through,
What the?
and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Ada Mas Rik.
Masuk.
Enggak pas
Eh.
umpan.
There they go, hunting in packs.
Masuk.
Pas balik, pas aduh.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Gol. Gerek ini. Gerek skill tal mawak pek kena tal. Ya aku soalnya.
Kayak isi kira ulo ya nyakot.
Bellingham,
Tenang kan?
Messi.
Berarti superstar ya.
Ya gak diberi besar mau.
Beautifully policed that midfield.
Profesional,
The
gitu.
opposition have been handcuffed.
Gak mau, kita update
Dos
kawan-kawan.
minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Ish.
Oh, some tackle that.
Bisa loh itu.
He's had a fair tumble
Resi,
under that challenge.
Bebas gol. Ya, Pak.
That's at the end. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or
Tiga
commitment.
udahnya lagi. Mang Wolu ya ini gak bisa. Peringkat piroi. Apakah naik peringkat guys meskipun kalah? Nah, ternyata turun lagi ya guys ya. Peringkat 10. Kata-kata pitung poin, rong menang, telung kalah, sering tok. Poin apa tuh iki? Main pinjaman ya kan? Ini ngapain dan ini?
Nah, tuh. Davi. Antonio men.
Yamal.
Jebur tuh.
Yamal dan ini, Yamal. Yang legend ini. Lamin Yamal asli ya.
Detail produk recuk. Wong dari produk lah sih.
Sundulannya papat polu kok ini. Beli ya berapa?
Bisa dilatih, tak gak enak latih bi. Akan juara kangki ya. Kangki.
Iya dilatih, enggak aneh latihan itu.
Aneh. Ayo mabar gimana caranya? Ya aku kok bantai.
Itu Liga Online gitu.
Ya.
Caranya gimana caranya?
Biar cara ngelatih itu gimana Mas No? Cara ngelatih? Yang biar nanu lo, gimana tuh caranya? Oh ya kiri aja klik.
Apa?
Guys, cukup pemain.
Golden goal. Masa iki cup iki Eropa Cup ya. Iki lho Kang.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
kemarin
of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Hisham lah ketiga. Bang Hisham. Tara cupnya gimana
We
nih?
have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started.
Nó có thứ một số.
Fran
Bersan
Garcia.
lagi dekat dah. Kotak.
That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And here's Trossard. Brahim Diaz wins the duel this time. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Merino. He's had it taken off him. Fran Garcia. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. Saliba is the guilty party there.
Lucas Moura.
That's a waste.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Merino. Now there's a fine, decent hit!
Ya Allah, gak dukun sah.
Ya, good
It's not
Sorry.
well. And it's Modric.
Sah.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And now they can clear their lines.
Peluang di depan mata.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Ya Allah.
Garcia. Still goalless at the moment. Fran Garcia drives forward on the overlap. That's headed upfield. Rice. Fran Garcia.
Valverde really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? Ranieri. Merino. Brahim Diaz. And he's had it nicked away. Luis Skelly. Now it's Sterling.
Nice, Brandon.
Lucas Vasquez. Bellingham. Fran Garcia. Well, that is one way to stop him. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Oh, what has happened here?
Offset.
And he's straight offside.
Vợ chị mua cái quán vừa offset bên đây.
Parah ya, kalau lah kan. Makanya tidak dimain bola.
Ranieri. Great defending, strong and determined.
Ngáp dạo là phải
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another goal. Vinicius Junior.
Nice.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Sterling. Merino. Trossard. Kivior gets over and intercepts. Merino. Sterling. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Nwaneri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Keren kan?
White does really well to win the ball there. Valverde does well to get it back. And that has left him in a heap.
Wah,
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Người ta anh nggak bisa jika
Jebing lah. Sing salah sapa sing daging sapa lho, Mit. Kasarane saya ngono ya.
Merino, spread out to the left. And it's Sterling. Oh, well played. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Stood up well to him there. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Apa kae?
Lho opo iki? Tackle balik. Bagus ini.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's intervened well there. Pinches it off him. And it's Sterling. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's always going to be the keepers.
Yes. Prit.
Referee's had a look. And he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Modric. And that is expertly dealt with.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Okay, bagus.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just eases him off the ball.
Rapi.
And here's the chance to counter. Brahim Diaz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals.
Ya Allah. Udah ngarep dong.
Kudune dhewe susur ambek apa?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Waneri. Bellingham. Jorginho. Modric powering forward here. They get a throw in.
Ya Allah, Bali gak ning dulu ndak ning berapa kontrol Bali ndak iso main. Makasih.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lewis Skelly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lewis Skelly promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow.
Awake ini bal, diving.
Oh, great save!
Gak gol tuh, akurasi tapi yo gol tuh kok.
Bola sakmu ngono. Oh, ndang wae iso ndang ngono ya kepek.
Tak Neymar bro, tendaan pisang.
And now they can spring out of defence. Belts one.
Ayo.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Trossard. He might be in here. Big chance.
Wih, mata nih pijet.
That is doing no
Nah,
harm
jumpa
at all.
fans.
Arsenal
Nah,
just
no,
served
jumpa
up
fans,
a
betul.
reminder of how good they can be on the break.
Nah,
Their
jumpa
method
fans
is
ya.
clear.
And that could set him on his way. Can he
Go,
finish?
go.
And how about the timing of the
Uang
pass and
mata
run?
udah
They've worked it
ya, kalau
before
touch
and no
gini,
doubt they'll
ketoknya
work it
ada
again.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Ngapa?
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Nice ya.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. White proves too strong.
Cut nih gitu.
Gol
Now
lagi.
some pep- And the shots!
Go.
Taken with style.
Zona
Two
Mbappe.
to the good. They have
Nggak
breathing space.
Aku wis maklumi aku lah kalah.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly
Aku
done.
kalah
Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Iya.
So
Nah,
that's
ya,
two
nggak
now
panik
without
aku.
reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
gitu. Gitu.
Brahim Diaz.
Bentar.
Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. The message is clear. None shall pass.
Ini mah.
Loh, ini nyapa tuh.
Saliba,
Stress.
Trossard looks to get on the end of this. Chooses to deal with it himself. And he was quick to react.
Akan terjadi 3-0 di sini. Main.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Valverde,
Yo, gak nyampe.
the final 5 minutes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Menang-menangannya ini.
And here's Sterling.
Pretty robust defending.
Oke.
Oh ya.
Oh ya, jumpa fans.
That's a
Aku
throw.
juara.
Mbappe
Istimewa
looking
lagi,
to
yo.
penetrate opposition lines. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe!
Ketahuan wet.
And a
Gak,
terrific save from the
ya.
keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's
Iya, betul.
Wah,
and he has given away a free kick.
Ya ampun ya.
Ora ketu abang yo.
Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Oh,
Looks like
iya
he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
I just
Aku
think it
dikalah ya,
was
itu
a cheap
gebuan
foul
ya.
to give away.
Aku ndak nyetat kok.
Aku ra nyetat dulu ya. Ya, aku nyetat wis.
Nggak
For
nyetat.
real. For real. Nyetat aku ya.
Biar sekian. Alah, ndak cantik buat aku kan.
And that may well be that. That is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little.
Jangan dulu guys. Stream kali ini.
Itu mainnya jelek, guys.
Bagus juga kan, ya. Sosial lah. Jangan dulu guys. Kali ini terima kasih yang udah nonton, yang udah like, yang udah subscribe ya. See you the next live. Kan?